Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our Point of View. It is Wednesday night, and it is not time for your late night talk show, baby. So I'm here, Chevelle Brooks. I'm your host. We're here each and every Wednesday night with Necole Luv Dupree, Tevin St James, and NeilDupree. So, child, we are back with another Tifa week. And I hope you guys are here and enjoying the show, going to enjoy the show. And also, I hope that you all had a blessed and productive week. I know I did. What did I do? Of course, once again, I was preparing for shows and stuff like that. And I actually went live this week and had a little impromptu live show. So that was fun because I was also preparing for my Anita Baker tribute. So that's what I was doing this week. And next week, starting at 8 o'clock, the Real Talk, the Boom Boom Room presents Real Talk will be back next week starting at 8 o'clock. So you can catch me at 8 o'clock on my channel, on my YouTube channel, Chevelle Brooks 75, or right here on my Facebook page also. And my special guest next week will be former Miss Black America and former Miss Black Universe, Amani Nicole Davenport. So I hope you guys tune in. Y'all already know it's Pink Whitney Wednesday, so I hope you got your glasses up and everything and get your cocktails ready because it's going to be a tea for night, y'all. I want y'all to share this live, love this live, like this live. We welcome all of your comments. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love the fact that y'all come in here every week and enjoy the show. And I love your feedback, your comments, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys for sharing, because this is something that we love doing. We have so much fun doing it. And I want you to know this is not this is just like every other talk show you watch on TV. TMZ, Wendy Williams, all of that. You know, if you post it and we see it, we're going to talk about it. If it's in the news, we're going to talk about it. We talk about current events, social media topics. We talk about girlfriends, tea, all that kind of stuff. You know, we talk, hey, Tim. Hey, Shorty. And so, you know, that's what we do here at Our Point of View. And we give our point of view about it, you know, because that's what we do amongst our friends. So why not do it on Facebook? I want to do something different. I didn't want to have just like the regular live shows that everybody's doing, even though I need to do that. But this is my way of you getting to know me more better, getting to know my panelists more better, and just to have a sit down and talk with y'all about everyday topics and stuff that we go through in our personal lives. And, you know, as LGBTQ community, you know, we just want to have that talk with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Baxter. So, girl, for some reason, this Pink Whitney is hitting me tonight. I might have to go get me a fan in a minute or take this damn wig off or something like that. Baxter, what's going on with your child? You tuned in? Hi, Dana Cooper. Welcome to Our Point of View. Yes, ma'am. My sis is on here. Hey, sis. Miss Roy Love Lady. I love to say your name, Roy Love Lady, because you're not that mahogany chick right now, so we're going to be respectful, okay? Hey, Tanner Jish, how you doing? So I want you guys to tune, you know, all of you just go to my YouTube page and hit that subscribe button, Chevelle Brooks 75. After this is over, we're going to go to the after show where we continue the conversation that we had here, that we can get more into it and get our judge and all that kind of stuff. So please subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75, and you can catch all the. See, why my phone keep going out, y'all? I need to change the setting on it or something, bitch. I ain't got time for none of that, girl. You know, it's hard when you ain't got a now I know now. Okay, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. So when I do out throughout the week, I be looking for stuff that I like to talk about myself, and I ran across some things this week that just was like hilarious to me, and I'm gonna start off with one of them because, baby, had it been me, I want y'all to know it would have been a whole different ball game. And so I was watching. I don't know if somebody posted it or what, but this lady was in Pier 1, and this is what happened.
Do you really need this? What do you want to do? Post it for you? How about that? Good. I think I'll get real close to you and cough on you then. How's that? Oh, wow. No way. Let's go.
Bitch, I would have beat the brakes off of that woman. She would not have had the time. Hi, David. Hey, Angie. She would not have the time to get out of that door. She would not have the time to. She wouldn't have even got a time to get back to the register. I would have grabbed her so quick because after that, I'm going to have to go get a corona test because I'm going to be all, oh, baby, what? And in jail. Me and her both. But yeah, child, she got arrested and she have a bond. She got out on bond and all that kind of. Baby, let me tell you how I would have dragged that woman. She would have been up out of here looking like the Elephant Man. I promise, girl. So she was in Pier 1, first of all, trying to return something that was on her phone. She didn't even have a receipt. She didn't have the product. She had her phone. How are you trying to return something on your phone, ma'am? And so she was getting belligerent with the cashier and all that kind of stuff. So that's when the woman pulled out her phone and started recording her. Then she calmed down. And so, girl, you gonna go and cough on the wall? Baby, horrible, 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 horrible. And speaking of coronavirus, some bars are still open in some places, some are not. And so the girls are taking precautions by wearing their mask and they're wearing gloves and they getting all kind of cute ways to go back to work that in the bars that are open. And so I was scrolling through my Facebook once again, and I ran up on a video from Hamburger Mary's in Ontario, and this is how the girls are over there handling what they got going on. Uh-oh. We got a little technical difficulty, Jill. Okay. What are you looking at? Let me play it again so y'all can watch it. What are you looking at? Yes, sir. They are down there with they got face masks on and shields. And I love the little idea of the little net thing, the little fishing net thing. But the way I perform, child, I can't do all of that. I can't do none of that. So, child, it is what it is. And but that's a cute idea for the walk around type and the stuff that do that and all that kind of stuff like that. But I love the idea. That was cute for them. Hi, AP. AP, how you doing? Hey, Tiana. Hey, David. Hey, Ed. Welcome y'all to Our Point of View. Right now, I'm going to bring in my panelists because it's time to get down to some discussion and find out what they've been doing these past weeks. I want to bring into, welcome to the panel, Necole, not your auntie, Luv Dupree. Hi, Necole.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm okay on a little mini vacation, but I'm here at work.
All right. You look like a Snapchat filter, girl. How's your vacation?
It's okay. It's okay.
You enjoying it? Where are you?
In Virginia Beach. I got to see my girlfriend yesterday, Miss Albion.
Oh, shout out to Albion. Oh, well, that was sickly, girl. So what you got coming up? What you do this week besides travel? How many days you been there?
I left Sunday.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll be gone for a week.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy yourself. We're glad that you took the time out to come here and come to work, girl.
Yeah. Too much going on.
We appreciate
And to
that.
all of those people, stop inboxing me right now. Because I make my volume and stuff go out. You know I don't know how to work none of this stuff.
and then they say, you're lagging, your Wi-Fi. Hey, Jeffrey, your Wi-Fi. Hi, Marlon. So right now, let's welcome in Tevin St James. Oh, he not even there. Yeah, he ain't even there.
I had forgot my plate.
You got to get your place.
I did. I had forgot my place. I had went and got a whole bunch for the new keys.
Oh, for the
I got
new
a big
key.
check. Yeah, I got a big check this time. I spent a couple of dollars.
Welcome back to work.
I'm here.
How was your week?
Oh, girl, I had the Wi-Fi all weekend, girl.
You had that? Roxy said, I got Wi-Fi right now. She told me I'm blurry, Jen.
I mean, but it's blurry, a little staticky. But I can see you.
I'm blurry and static and Jen.
Yeah.
I know my Wi-Fi good. I don't know if it's my green screen or what. I know, child. But are you doing okay?
Saying in the comments. I'm doing fine. Especially now that I got my paper plate.
Oh, I'm glad you got the paper plates too. Neil, you saying I'm blurry too, and I'm static and child.
Wipe your lens.
No.
Let me wipe my lens, child. It's a laptop. I don't remember touching my lens, but okay.
I got the camera. A little.
I don't like the fact that I don't have my ring light, so my lighting is not good for tonight.
Thank you, Savannah. Hi, Paris. Okay, well, now we're going to bring in. It's like, y'all are caring already. I want.
Hey, you. I love you.
I want to bring in our next panelist. Y'all show some hearts for NeilDupree. Hey, Neil.
Hello. How you guys doing tonight?
We good. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great. Just finished.
I can see me now. Kind of thinking. Now that I think of it.
Panelist, your audio is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is just nice and clear and robust.
Okay.
Yes, such the authority.
Oh, bitch, I love it, girl. Roxy, I'm gagging. So how your week been, Cornelius?
Great. I started officially back to work this week. And
You trying to watch the show?
You said what?
I'm not talking to you.
Started work this week, and this weekend I had visitors in town. I went to Sasha's new show on Sunday. And it was really good. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. I
did see some clips from it, and it looked like it was a fun, nice show. Fun, nice time. Shout out to Sasha and Neil Dupree and all of them at,
and Trinity. He turned to
Trinity and Raquel
Sophia.
Moore, right? And
yes,
Sophia
was the host. Yes, it was a really good show. With a nice, young and sexy type crowd. Not too young, like late 20s, early 30s crowd.
Oh, okay. All right, now the young and sexy type crowd. What you was doing there? Late 30s, you claim it.
Yes.
Huh?
Close to the 40.
Is this the part of the show we get shady with each other already? Are we at that point?
Cheers. Everybody had their cocktails? Y'all in virtual land, y'all get your cocktails up. Here's to a good night, good success, and many more blessings. Cheers. Pink Whitney, Jeff. They ain't get you no Pink Whitney, girl.
Necole, what are you drinking over there?
Some kind of flavored
Some kind of who, girl?
vodka.
It's not Ciroc or Grey Goose.
Actually, I really don't even know what the name of it. Free.
That part. So right now, this is the time when we tell y'all to share the live, like the live, love the live. This is how we make our money here. So if you feel the need to give us some love, there our cash apps are down at the bottom. And we're gonna go into Nikki's. You ready, Necole?
Mm-hmm.
You got your notes, Jill?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is the part of the show where we do Nikki's notes, and she give us the consumer report for the week.
Okay. Well, we're going to start off. I want to send a shout out all the way down there to Gainesville to Natalia. She works with Unspoken Truth, and they also have a new location, you all. It's 1001 Northeast 16th Avenue. They are there for HIV testing, GID resume building, educational service, HIV prevention, mental health treatment, counseling, and you all, they have an event coming up on Saturday the 4th. I think they do this once a month. It's August the 22nd. And they'll be getting together where their topic is going to be on COVID relief. So I guess if you need assistance, testing, all of that, make sure you contact Natalia. Do we have a flyer for that?
It's in the commercials. We have a commercial for it.
Okay, great. Also want to send out a shout to Laser Girl down there in Houston, Texas, where the girls can go get their skins just up. She offers a great procedure called a hydrofacial. Adds the moisture back to your skin and leaves you with a great glow. I believe my girlfriend, Miss Chevelle, just went and had one recently.
I did, and it was beautiful.
So if you're in Texas, go check them out. Also, want to let you all know about Dual Exposure, where you can go and get all of your merch. You know, Chevelle sells all of her merch. Get you a fan, a coffee cup, all of that. I still don't have any merch, but I'm working on that. Yes, come on, Zhush.
Okay, you see it, just they got tumblers and everything, child.
Yes, she got her a cool cup. That's why I keep her pink Whitney cold.
Okay.
I also want to send a shout out to my brother Shorty. He's starting his business in Atlanta. So you know when the folks can't sell pussy no more, they sell plates. Something and get in touch with him for all your catering needs. I know firsthand experience that he is an awesome chef. So you all hit him up and they will, I don't know how they operate with the delivery or anything, but I'm sure if you cash app them your coins, they will get the plate to you.
Yes,
them plates look good too.
Here on Our Point of View, just hit any one of us up. It's $5 for your flyer, $10 for your commercials. And there's also a way that you can pay where you can get your advertisement done for the entire month.
Yeah.
And I am going to be doing a special OnlyFans while I'm down here in Virginia. So that's before I leave, you know, get a little.
Well, it must be this.
No, that's going to be broadcast amongst the masses. You all join me Sunday night. I'm going to do another live show. This one is going to be much better than the last one was because I'm going to have someone there to work on all of the tech issues. But you all join me as I celebrate Whitney Houston's 57th birthday. So we're going to have a great show. So please join in. Please.
Yes. And that was Nikki Notes with the consumer report for the week. Girl, what about this OnlyFans, girl?
Girl, everybody's doing it.
Girl, it's the end thing, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
How much are you charging a month? What's your subscription rate?
Bitch, I'm going to start off with a little special first. Maybe we're going to start right at 20.
Right at 20.
Mm-hmm.
Dollars?
That's high.
Girl,
That's high.
I thought they was like $9.99.
I'm not them.
Oh, well, you know, you have a point, sister. Well, we're going to take a commercial break on that note. Didn't that food look good, child?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Shorty, child.
Shorty's gonna start selling plates on Sundays too. So he told me his menu this upcoming Sunday. So it's gonna be really good.
So if you're in Atlanta and you're looking for somewhere to eat, something to eat good, y'all hit Shorty up. If y'all need a catering gig, somebody to cater your services and all that kind of jazz, you know, you go hit Shorty up, child. It's other people down there too that that's cooking and getting their just down in Atlanta. Y'all doing some cooking down there, girl. Everybody got a plate.
But we can only talk about Shorty because that's who pays us to talk about him. So.
No, he not. no, he not. And we thank all
he got competition.
Oh, he got competition. So I thank y'all. I thank y'all for subscribing to our point of view because we want to put your services out there, child. We'll talk about them. Right now, let's welcome in our special guest. She's been here every week, damn near. So I love my sister. She's a writing Miss Gay US of A. And let's welcome in Kennedy Davenport.
Hey, sister.
Hello, Trinity.
Oh, you in now, huh, girl?
Oh, yes, I'm in. Thank you.
Thank God, honey. You got
purple, baby.
Kennedy love to have a wig matching her outfit.
Oh, she down.
Yes.
What you say?
She big T down.
Hello.
Girl, what is all that noise over there?
She always got put your other device down.
She always got some noise over there.
No, I don't. Quit lying. Hold on. No,
girl. No. Let her get it together.
I want to send a shout out to my good friend, DeGeneres. Thank you so much, DeGeneres, for making my part for my show.
Is that bad?
Yeah, shout out. No. Shout out to DeGeneres. That's who does all my publicity work. So if y'all looking for some flyers, y'all hit DeGeneres up. Mahajane, that's what I was saying, girl. Oh, she done switched over. She want me to call her Mahajane. She don't want me to be Roy Love Lady. She don't want to be Roy Love Lady. Oh, Alexandra, I had so much fun with you Sunday. I went out Sunday. Y'all know I don't go nowhere. So I went out with a friend of mine, Alexandra. She wanted to go see Kennedy, so I met her up there. And I really had a good time to watch my sister on the show. She was twirling, girl. You twirled in them 5 inches, baby.
Thank you.
You twirled.
I had a good time in Houston. It felt good to be out and about outside of Dallas, performing outside of my living room. That is.
Right down it.
It really did. And Hamburger Mary's Houston made me feel safe. You know, it was a fun time to be with my second family.
Well, child, I was glad to see you. I was happy to see you. I haven't seen you since you did the interview in the Real Talk Boom Boom Room. So I was good. So happy to see you, child.
Yeah, I had to put a little hip hop in my moves for you, sis.
Okay, didn't you, girl? You're welcome, Shorty. Anytime. Thank you for doing it. So if y'all need any type of subscriptions, y'all hit us up here at the Boom Boom Room. So at our point of view, so we can advertise you just. So we're gonna move right into our hot topics of the night. So we're gonna talk about what's in the news, child, because there's been so much going on in the news. And we've been who is this? So Beyonce dropped her what is it called? Visual. What is it called, y'all?
Visual album.
a long video.
Very long.
Beyonce released a long 80-minute video, bitch. And baby, if I tell you the Beehive went crazy. Bitch, they said she had 62 costume changes, and she started out in her backyard and all kind of stuff, and she went to was it Zimbabwe, and the bitch that looks sick though.
They say y'all got to see her garden and stuff.
Yeah, girl, all the things. You know, she looks sickly now. She had all the costumes in the world. I promise you, I haven't seen nothing.
I need somebody's Disney.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either. And forgive me, Beehive, I'm just not a Beyonce fan like that. I respect her work as an artist, but
you have to say all that, ain't it?
Well, yes, you do. You have to tell them because, girl, they will attack you, baby. Look.
What? 30 minutes in, I was asleep.
So she halfway seen it.
but you know, nephew, you say I ain't seen it like I ain't seen it yet. I'm not gonna see it at all.
Oh,
I'm gonna see it when y'all start playing it.
When they make it to YouTube,
baby, it's too much singing in the same key for me.
I just need somebody.
You need to watch it. For that reason, you need to watch it.
No man.
The thing bored me to tears. I could have spent 80 minutes of my time doing something worthwhile. Baby.
I was there, and from what I saw, it was visually it was really pretty, but it was so.
You know what? I feel like had it actually been some type of a short film with those type of effects that she was given, it probably would have been more appealing.
It would have been sick.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it ain't on my Fire Stick. I looked to it last night because I was gonna give it a chance last night so I could be able to like defend it because I knew none of these motherfuckers was gonna be looking at it. And I'm not girl, I knew they weren't gonna be looking at it. So
since we talking about it, I really ain't enjoyed Beyonce music in a while. I think the last song I liked was Love on Top.
I promise you, I won't sing Beyonce better.
That's the last thing I like.
I won't.
The Coachella. I enjoyed Coachella, and I watched it a few times.
Oh, I love Coachella.
Yeah,
we ain't got no problem with.
That's the music.
I can't get into all of this.
Me either. I'm like what my real mama say. It's too much band shit.
Now, me personally, I loved Coachella. I loved it.
She talking about we ain't in high school no more.
When she performed, I'm into it. When she performed, I'm into it. But when she get like, I just can't with the. I want singing Beyonce back. My brother got Disney Plus, bitch, and I don't.
Who's your brother, girl?
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
You smoke too much weed for this girl. I'm telling you, I just want, I don't know. I can't say if I like it or not because I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips of it and it seemed beautiful. When they told me it was about the Lion King thing and it was music from there, I listened to that. Me and my grandsis, Deja, coming from San Antonio, and bitch, I was driving. I almost went to sleep. Now, I'm sorry.
Now the Lion King was an epic fail. I don't know if it's Beyonce, but the Lion King was not good.
Yes, it was.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that.
I started.
What did you expect from it?
I expected to be.
They expected Beyonce to be in the whole movie.
No, not even expect her to be in the whole movie because I just didn't like the movie at all.
But what was you expecting?
For it to be better than the first one after all these years later.
That's okay, baby. Let them buzz outside my window if they want. I got some raid.
You wanted one of them lions to jump out and bite you?
No, I wanted it to just be better than what it was.
But which version?
The child of Kuna Matata, honey.
Yeah. So, well, needless to
What
say,
a wonderful world. It means
needless to say, we haven't seen it. I'm sure if I see her in concert do some of this stuff, I might like it. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a chance. But yeah, that's and in the midst of all of that, Brandy came out with a CD.
They love that.
Brandy came out with a CD, child, and I haven't heard Brandy's new CD, but I was getting mixed reviews on it because
Yeah, me too.
With Brandy, my favorite CD was Never Say Never.
Yeah,
and all of that. That was
never
my
say
favorite.
never. Full moon.
Yeah, those two were the favorite things. But when Brandy sings other people's music, she's amazing, and you can see the vocal ability that she has. Because they call her the vocal Bible, but somebody has said she should be the vocal pamphlet. I'm just saying. I don't know. The vocal pamphlet.
I listened to Brandy's album, and I have to say I rather enjoyed it.
Oh, but that's good.
Baby, she can't do no wrong.
Very kind of nostalgic to me.
She right up under Necole for me. Necole, Brandy. Necole, Brandy.
Which Necole you talking about?
Oh, how disrespectful are you? Listen, put Neil on timeout.
I'm just saying they're not in the same category.
I said Nico, not Nicole. I said Nico. It's only one Nicole in the middle. Nico.
So when they say the album is very you have to be a fan.
Yeah.
I think some folks like to complain just to be complaining.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not complaining because I haven't.
Brandy's birthday the same day as mine. She can't do no wrong. Let's argue.
Okay.
No. Brandy, like her last couple CDs were like not good.
Oh my God.
We ain't talking about we talking about this new one.
But I'm saying, but Brandy in general, like her music is very calming. Like when you gotta like clean the house, wash dishes, do it. It's very calming.
So are you saying you can only listen to Brandy when it's completely quiet so you can understand what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about nobody when it comes to whispering and all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna.
It's Brandy and Janet Jackson.
Hold on, Cornelius. baby, girl, you almost got fired. You almost got. So we weren't gonna talk about the shit, okay?
Look, her finger already on the button, B.
Baby, girl,
you disappeared for we can say anything.
Baby, where is my lighter?
And you was gone.
Girl, where's my lighter?
Look, you done made that.
And I keep telling y'all, I'm trying not to smoke on this show like this. And I'm trying to be nice and all that kind of stuff. But you want to come around here and play with me? Huh?
They just ask you when we like nothing.
You know what? You really shouldn't be like that, Chevelle, because y'all went for years saying what y'all wanted to say about my girlfriend, God bless the dead.
Girl, I ain't never said nothing about it, Chanel. Okay.
They did talk about you like a dog, girl. They did. They was disrespectful for everything. The ones that built you up tried to tear you down.
Yes, they did. But the moment you say something about, I can't even hear what Janet's saying, then they get attitude. I watch it. She's going to cut me out.
Feedback. I told you.
Don't be like that. You know damn well Janet is 50-some years old with all that whispering. You know, I can just keep...
She can do whatever the fuck she want to do.
That's because they couldn't speak loud growing up.
Girl, what is wrong with y'all?
But you know, Janet was singing stuff on Good Time.
Girl, what is wrong Damn.
Yes, ma'am.
That's so disrespectful. Girl, this is not even about Janet Jackson. How dare they? Janet is not part of this conversation.
They are disrespectful, girl. They are
yes. Y'all been out the whole topic. We girl.
I was wondering how I was in the Nicole's box, and I am here.
Baby, let me tell y'all something.
I ain't said nothing.
Y'all keep playing around here if y'all want to. Girl, I'm telling y'all. See, hold on, Necole. I know. we can't hear you either. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Okay, just to get girl, Roxy, you can go to hell. You can go to hell. What?
Yes, Roxy.
Sister.
What?
I got one thing to say.
Get a girl.
You don't have to be a star, baby,
to
be on my show.
Oh my
God.
She was whispering, baby. She was whispering as a child, baby, still sounded good.
Baby. Ooh.
Now you
I remember when she was on Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel had asked her what she said about 5 times. He said, I'm sorry, what you say?
No.
I didn't say nothing.
Baby, hold on a second. First of all, okay, look. We're gonna go into our next.
I can't believe you.
I'm gonna show y'all.
I can't believe you, bitch.
God damn it. Girl, how are we supposed to stay on top? They shouldn't be able to hear you. You talking too much. They shouldn't. Look, let me tell y'all something. We are veering off the topic and what is going on today in the news. Janet is not a part of the talk. Hello, hey, how y'all doing?
Girl, you're acting very Meghan McCain-ish today.
No, I'm acting very Ellen. So with that being said,
yes, she has a toxic work environment.
But I ain't even do nothing.
You see how that work when you got the power of the button?
I was laughing at you. I was laughing at you.
The button is a mess when it's in the wrong hand.
Yes. She's very Meghan McCain today.
Hold on, baby. Okay, twin. They attacking me today, girl. They attacking me today.
I am hostility in the work environment.
Yes, it's very toxic. It's toxic. And I'm telling you, I won't stand from it. Let me tell y'all something.
Well, you know, just tell us what you want us to talk about. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
we're gonna talk. When
you want our opinion,
okay. Well, we're gonna talk about
why you cut me off.
Because I want the people to pay attention.
Let me get in these comments. Let me just go to the
comments. These people to pay attention. See, this is why. Yeah. Okay. Just to calm everything down. Please share the live. Share the love. We're here. We love to give our point of view about all type of things, and they just gave me their point of view.
As long as it goes with what the host say.
Well, they just gave me their point of view about Janet Jackson, so I take that.
I'm sorry, what to say?
So y'all just gonna continue to bitch. So we moving
That's how she's talking. That's how she's talking now. Share the live.
Share the live.
Share it. I'll accept that.
Hi, friend. So, and speaking of toxic working environment, Ellen is in the news for having a toxic working environment on her show, and they have people speaking out on behalf of Ellen, as her wife is also speaking out. Portia, how you say her name? Portia de Rossi.
Yeah, that's the wife.
Oh, well, they married, right?
Yeah.
Portia DeGeneres. So, because I can't remember that other shit you got going on. Portia DeGeneres spoke out. Even Twitch, her DJ, had spoke out on her behalf. But the DJ before Twitch said otherwise. The DJ of Twitch said that before Twitch, he said that it was a toxic working environment, and she is mean. Other staff members are coming out talking about it. And they also saying that it was, how you say it, when you're not B-list. When you're a B-list entertainer, celebrity, whatever, you get dressed over here. And if you're A-list, you get dressed over here.
No.
Yeah, child. They said it's really bad. She even make racial comments. All this is allegedly. Allegedly, she treats people different, and
I said if it's alleged, it's alleged across the board because
everybody is saying it. So allegedly, she does these things, and they're bringing season 17 in, and she don't know right now because she just made a statement. She don't know if she's gonna come back because she feel betrayed by her staff, and so they're looking for people to fill in her space when the season starts because they saying the season will begin with or without Ellen. But
it also said that they didn't know if they was going to continue to do it in her living room or not.
Well, they can't do it in her living room.
That's what they've been doing it.
they can't do it in the living room. She don't want them there.
Oh damn!
So I always thought the way, well, that's why she portrayed it to be to us that she was this fun. It's fun to be around. She always hyper kind of girl. I need you to calm down type of chick. But I guess not. But she's a mean lesbian.
Yeah, but the tabloids are saying that it's not her. It's her whole crew. You have some celebrities say they go to the show and Ellen don't even speak to them. They're not allowed to leave out their room. The staff don't make you feel welcome.
Yeah, and those are B-list celebrities.
Sound very familiar.
He leaving his job.
What you say, Kennedy?
Sound very familiar, baby.
Where that come from, girl?
That's how Drag Race is in a sense. Yeah. Like I don't know. Like she have fun with the people that's the judges and stuff. But when it comes to us, it's very like we don't talk to her if that camera not on, and we hardly ever see her. When the only time we actually see her is like at DragCon, or we are like at AJ and the Queen. I was able to work with her because we were in the same scenes, but ain't no girlfriend and how you doing and all. No.
Well, it's because it's an employee-employer relationship.
No, it is not.
She said y'all not her girlfriend. She just there to make money from y'all.
I don't want to be her. I don't want to be her girlfriend. I was there to make money.
So if y'all like when y'all do that first, when she say hello,
they be really excited, girl.
So like if y'all cut the scene, she go her way and y'all go back and then y'all come back together like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Mama walk back through that door, girl. She gone when she walked back through that door.
Yeah, I mean we make because like All Stars was a little different because she knew us. So we'll say a little banter here and there before like it's actually time to film. But other than that, it's a no-go.
Well, let me ask you this. When y'all do the one-on-ones with her, when she get to talk to you about the challenge, how is it true that you're supposed to stay a certain distance from her?
You mean when she's giving the challenge?
Yes.
Well,
not when she's giving the challenge. When she's tell me why is you falling out?
Yeah.
Advice and tell me, stand back there though.
No, it's not. She don't say it's not like that.
Oh, that's why.
No, it's not
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
It's because she has her own camera. She has her own camera, and we have our own camera. They are filming in front of us, and her camera is filming in front of us. So we cannot stand in front of her camera. We cannot be seen in her camera.
Okay, but has she never been like me
Necole,
or nothing like that?
Necole, you see how it's okay for us to get off topic and talk about that, but we couldn't talk about Janet Jackson. But we off topic right now because we want to talk about RuPaul tonight.
Well, we weren't talking about RuPaul, but we were talking about the work environment. And
correct.
I know how a person.
I was just ranking my people like Tevin ranked his people. I was just ranking.
I don't give a damn.
And second of all, Necole the one that started it because she said.
I don't care how the hell y'all rank it. Y'all not gonna talk about Janet Jackson like that. Goddamn it, she ain't done nothing but been kind to you people.
I'm just saying that she's a grown ass woman and she talks like she's 6. I enjoy Janet music and everything too. Bitch, stop whispering. You too old for all that.
I just want to walk up to and push her diaphragm while she sings.
Oh, we get back here.
I knew she was out of here, Necole. We close.
How did we get back here, honey?
I mean,
you almost got to the bottom, bitch.
Girl, how do we get back here?
Look, Tevin, you see, I ain't live off this bottom though. I'm about to get my days is numbered, boo. My days is not. Cornelius, I was wrong last week.
Well,
here's the story.
I might be gone before you. I might be gone before you. Right.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going nowhere. Y'all just keep it cute.
Look at you. we gotta censor ourselves on our point of view.
Oh, right.
But y'all won't give y'all point of view about Ellen, and that's what we're talking about.
Are we back on Ellen?
Yes.
Okay.
Because y'all went all the way back to Janet Jackson.
Okay, well, my thing is the people who want to who have grievances with Ellen. My problem with that is they don't want to use their names. They trying to keep their job or they're scared that they're going to be blackballed and all of that kind of stuff. And of course, DJ Twitch is going to ride with her. He ain't got no other job. Ain't nobody else booking him nowhere right now to DJ. Hey, guess what? The Rossi gonna sit down and shut the fuck up too, because the last job she had was on Scandal, and they killed her on there.
Yeah, so, she was good.
Yeah, but she gonna agree with her, of course. That's her wife. Katy Perry, yeah, you agree with her. Bitch, y'all have lunch and picnics with each other every other fucking day.
Yeah, but that Justin Timberlake them not coming to her defense. Ain't none of them. None of them.
But sitting up trying to sing the songs with the wrong lyric. Then when he corrected her, she got out.
What's Fish from Friends?
Who? Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston. She won't say nothing either. But that's because they was on this side. they was on this side. They wasn't on this side.
I mean, yeah. But don't we all do that kind of stuff though? Treat people differently. Well, if Janet Jackson is in front of you and Brand is in front of you, you're gonna treat them differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
No,
yeah.
I'm not. But
everybody gets treated the same.
I met both of them in person before, and both of them got the same thing for me. Actually, I was a little nicer to Janet than I was to Brandon. Because I had called Janet Penny. I said, "Hey, Penny." I locked that door. I knew that would be the first place you run, and bitch, she had fell out.
Fell out laughing, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and then one night we were at what was it, 708, and I had got wasted, bitch. So I was going to get in the car, thinking I'm finna go home, and got in the wrong SUV. So, bitch, I get in the car, and guess who's sitting in there? Brandy.
Brandy.
Girl, if I tell you,
told me that story.
You know,
had John don't meet me there with her. I say, oh, wait a minute, baby. I most definitely don't want to ride nowhere with you.
I'm almost certain
I
for some reason I feel like I called Chevelle and told her that story. The next
you
day.
did. You did.
I said,
And I could not wait till she called me and told me, hey. Hold on, baby.
It had hit me that quick that it was Brandon. But baby, man, you're not doing no driving because I don't want to go nowhere with you. I know your track record behind the wheel.
Girl, okay, girl. But baby,
that's why you said that. Oh,
girl, yeah, girl.
I just got it too because I was over here getting mad.
And got right out the car. Do you hear me? Got right out the car. Baby, I tell you, I hollered. Girl, bitch, and was you fool, girl?
Yes. But in my defense, guess what I was trying to do?
What? Go home? Yes, ma'am. I knew it.
I say, oh, I'm full. I'm gonna go home. So I walked out the door to get in the truck. I didn't know she took our spot.
Girl, well, we could go on to our next topic. Tracy Morgan and Dr. Dre is in the news, and Tracy Morgan has been married to his wife for 5 years, and they are getting divorced. And Mama wants half of everything. She wants the house. She wants the house. She wants the money that he had made before from the accident before he got with her. She want half of that money, and I think that was kind of like 90 million or something like that. Don't quote me.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it was a lot of money because a Walmart truck hit him, and all of them were hurt, and he had to learn how to walk.
Died in that accident.
Yeah, and someone died, so he got a lot of money from the accident, and I guess she feel like she nursed him back to health, so she feel like she should be entitled to some of their money.
Some of the Walmart money.
Some of the Walmart money.
She married, ain't they? Married, right?
She stuck around for
Yeah,
a check clear.
No prenup. Baby, listen.
And Miss Mama did stick around and help nurse him back to health too now.
Yeah.
Well,
Like this thing said on The Woman That Prays, you are a woman scorned without a prenup. Go make your demands.
Baby, and if I tell you, I know he's sitting over there looking like Willie Boo Boo the Fool, honey.
But now you got to give him another look because he already look like that.
I mean, but
yeah, but you already know when you look at him and look at her, the reason she got with him.
right. But they've been together for like 10 years. So they've been married for 5, but they've been together
I
for like
don't
10 years.
care. Guess what? 10 years ago,
also,
like
and they
I
got,
remember.
they got
I'm with you when you're right, Nicole.
She got a
yeah,
baby.
he looked like that 10 years ago.
Martha, you want him to hit you, but don't harm you. You just want him to scoot you out the way. But baby, it tore him up for real, for real. He had to learn how to walk all over again and all that. So she feel like, she's entitled to that and that big old house.
I don't feel like she's entitled to half of his money. Now she's entitled because they got a 7-year-old daughter, and she's been with him for 10 years, so she's accustomed to his lifestyle now. But you're not gonna get half my money though.
But you are married.
Not to mention, she wants the house too.
Yeah, she wants the big house in New Jersey.
But that's the law.
That ain't the law everywhere.
Yeah,
pretty much. You married. Y'all ain't just going together. You married, and you the breadwinner. You making the most money. Break me off.
Yep.
You didn't sign
no prenup, honey.
And I think, how do y'all feel about prenups? I think when people like them are married, I think they should. And whatever you make before you got with me.
I think everybody needs a prenup, not just rich people. I think if you make $60,000, you need a prenup too, because if you with somebody making $60,000 a year and she won't have your money, that's $1,000. No, ma'am.
If we build this, if we go into it, we get married and we start building things together. Yeah.
But the prenup covers that. But that's
y'all keep talking about some building stuff together. Mama ain't had no job. Mama was at home. I bet you she ain't got up damn morning and scrambled no eggs, put no bacon or nothing on. She was laying there getting her meal brought to her just like he was. She ain't went out to work no more. She made a job of going to get her nails and her hair done every week. And that's it, shopping. I'm sure of it. Because if I was in that position, that's all I would be doing.
Well, of course she's doing that. He's 51 and she's 33. That means he met her when she was 23. So she looked at him as a paycheck.
Well, that's what she's accustomed to. She's accustomed to that lifestyle.
You just live like this for a little while. Go back to them broke days, them stripper pole days, ho. No, I don't agree with all that. But in the event I get married, I'm most definitely going to have one. I'm not going to let you walk off with none of my cheap drag. I don't spend my money on no man.
No, sir, we Bobby Jr.
That's the same way it is now.
So true.
That's the same way it is now. If I go with somebody and we break up,
you came with.
You living with me, you're leaving with the
what
same
you
shit you
here.
Yeah, don't throw them suitcases away talking about this broke. No, keep them.
That's why everyone needs a prenup.
Breaking up at some point. So take this same stuff. I'm gonna even be a little nice. Now I am gonna let you take the stuff that I got you. You can have all that.
No man, Kenny said the right. What you came with is what you leave with. Bye dry.
But you know what? That money is small in comparison to what Dr. Dre's wife wants.
Yeah, what she want?
She want everything. She
want
90%.
She want who?
She want have the business, bitch.
Because Dr. Dre's worth for.
But they've been together for years.
They've been together like 24 years.
25 years, right?
A couple times. She's
trying to be real greedy.
She been putting up with that shit a long time, and I'm sure he probably hit her like he did Miss Thing.
Miss Chalet. But
she just put up with it.
And I'm sure he done had a fan. She done put up with a lot of shit from Dr. Dre. Because having Dr. Dre
he hit me in the face.
Who beat her head?
Y'all don't be making fun of domestic violence, child.
I'm just making fun of Miss Chalet.
but hopefully he got a prenup, child. So
well, no, they do have a prenup, but the wife is saying that he ripped it up, so it's null and void.
Oh, it's out of there.
But Dr. Dre is saying no. I'm telling you, if she come up missing, she gonna come up missing because she's trying to get like $400 million.
What? And she won a percentage of the company.
Yes. They have 2 kids, but both their kids are like, I think the youngest one like 19 years old, and the other one like in their 20s. So
he on the way out the house.
It worked for Tina. It don't work for me.
He tried to be so greedy, considering that he's been with her all those years. I'm sure he would have broke her off enough to sustain her for life.
I'm telling you.
And if she was a smart wife, she will have some already in another account somewhere.
But they in California, so them laws are totally different. She's gonna get her
they
home.
totally different. The laws are totally different. They told me that when I got my AJ and the Queen check. The laws are totally different.
Yes, God, and I'm so glad I'm getting my unemployment from California.
Well, they also stay in Brentwood, so you know who else stayed in Brentwood and got killed. So that's what Necole stayed at when OJ got him in Brentwood.
Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there, girl! Get out of there! Girl, get out of there!
Next topic.
Please get out of there. Okay, yeah, child. We go. And on that note, we gonna take a little break.
And we are back, child. I had to go and get my bottle.
Damn, I should have went and got me a cocktail.
Kennedy, yeah,
That's
what you're supposed to do in commercial break.
But well, I have wine, but I was just gonna like load up.
You loaded up on what though?
This is Pinot Grigio, but I do have some Belvedere.
Oh, girl,
I love Pinot Grigio.
Girl. This is the liquor crew.
You could have.
No,
I have liquor.
Well, look at us. Girl, I'm trying my Amsterdam with a little Capri Sun tonight, and she kind of right.
Capri Sun?
You heard what I said?
Mm.
That's because you ain't have no mix.
But no, it tastes like it tastes good. You know, I like my stuff fruity.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But you're a grown man drinking Capri. You got Capri Suns in your house.
He said he like
Capri Suns in your house.
It's good and it's working.
The man said he liked fruity. So you can't go wrong when you want fruity.
And it's cheaper than buying all those things. They come mixed together.
And then see.
Wait,
you had a Capri Sun? Wait, you cut it open? You cut it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know, you do you, son. You do you. It's time for social media tea, y'all.
Oh Lord.
Child, it's so much stuff that happened in social media this week. You know, we got to touch on a couple of things, child, this week. And we can even go back to last week, you know, where we had found in social media, Trinity Black had made a post, and I don't have I don't have the post anymore, but I just know that she has said basically 2020 was a bullshit ass year, and it's unemployment, coronavirus, and blah, this, that, and the third, and Benny Mosley still owe me money.
I want to dig more deep into that.
Yeah, well, we can, because Trinity is our guest tonight, so we get to find out what money Trinity is owed by Benny, because that's what I want to know. So, you know, like I told y'all, if you put it out there, we gonna talk about it, okay? So welcome everybody. This is welcome to Our Point of View. This is Trinity Black.
Hold that thought, Marco.
Hi, Trinity. Hi. Welcome to Our Point of View.
How are you?
Hi, Trinity.
Hi.
Okay, you got your shaka hair on, yeah. How you down there in Alabama?
It's good. It's fine.
It's fine, girl. It's hot. You look pretty.
Thank you.
So you put out there a couple of was it like last week sometime? You know, your post had shook it up a little bit, girl. It was like it was funny to me. It was hilarious because the way I read it, probably how you said it, maybe. But you had said, yeah. So, girl, it was very me, and so still owe me money. And, you know, this shit going on, bitch. And can I get that coin? So, what prompted you to make that post?
Well, so much is going on. Like I said, unemployment is ending for some people. COVID is still rising. Breonna Taylor's killers are still alive, out and free. So those are tragic things. And unfortunately for me, not being paid is also a tragic thing. It's been 2 years and I've yet to receive the money that was owed and due to me. Now, let me clear something up, because I know the person that y'all had last week said I should have never signed the contract without getting my money. Well, I got the money that was due to me for winning. And Necole, you've been a former, so you know that you get your money the next day when you sign the contract. So what happened was, when you sign the contract, there's a list of things that is expected of you to do as the queen. And some of those things come with incentives. So like for instance, Black America, you have to have a platform. You have to do community service. And at the end of the year, you are getting a bonus for that. also, if you bring back a certain number of contestants, you get a bonus for that as well. So unfortunately, we did not, I don't want to say we because I don't want to put my other court members in it. I'll just speak for myself. But I did everything that was asked of me as far as the contract. And I never got those incentives. I never got those bonuses. And on top of that, the booking for Black America is $250. And not one time was I booked and got the full $250. So it's a list of things that I didn't receive. And I know Necole said, or someone said, you have to treat it like a business. Unfortunately, I did not treat Black America like a business because it wasn't a business to me. Drag is not my profession. It's not even a hobby. It was just something that I did. Me coming into Black America was because I wanted to be a part of the family. And so when I wasn't getting the full $250, it wasn't a big deal because I have a job and I know how to make money. So it wasn't a big deal that I wasn't getting it. It wasn't until the promoter chose to have pillow talk and disclose situations with his tricks and dates on why he was not paying me and why he did not pay me, that I felt like, okay, well, after I put my all into this system, brought you numbers, brought you contestants, brought you audience, did everything, did my platform, not once, but 12 times, had 5 community service projects, would have had 6, but he didn't want me to have a certain one, which was my Big Girl Show. After I brought in sponsors, Diamond Faces, Marriott Marquis, Damani's Restaurant, Ava Designs, people giving me money for contestants, the least you could do was at least give me what was due at the end of the year. And that did not happen. And here we are, 2020, and that still has not happened. So I just want what's due to me, you know?
So it was money that was owed. Hold on, please. This is money that was owed to you at your give up.
Well, yes. So and I give up as well as bookings. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is with the bookings. We didn't have that many bookings, so it wasn't a big deal at that time. But the give up, yes, there was not, all the money was not there. And so that's where we stand to this day. And, you know, last week when you all brought it up, I'm assuming he was watching, and he immediately contacted the current Miss Black America Plus saying he was confused and didn't know what was going on instead of contacting me. And I remember you said that last week, Chevelle, go to the source. But Benny knows he has not paid me. You know, I brought this up to you before. And so I'm not sure why he's playing victim or playing amnesia or not understanding, but I just haven't been paid.
So when you say go to the source and when you say go to the source and pay you your money, what's due to you? What's due to you? Like how much money you looking for?
I don't want to disclose the amount, but just know this is about $700, $800.
And up in that range.
Yeah, I would want it too.
You say what?
If it was $700, I would want it too.
I don't care if it was $50. I would still want it because I did my job as the queen.
I'm just saying, at the point that you had said 7, I would still be making posts myself. That's what I'm saying.
And you know me, I'm going to continue to make them. And I probably won't get the money because he just feels as though he doesn't owe it to me. And I'm going to continue to drag him every chance I get and make posts about it.
Oh my God. But didn't you read the man like half your reign?
Did I do what?
Read the man half your reign.
I never read. All I did was tell the truth.
But you, I mean,
sometimes the truth is a read.
But I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Now you can say what you want, but am I doing my job?
Exactly. And let's be clear on that. Men lie, women lie, but those numbers don't lie. When I came into Black America in 2018, you had 3 contestants for the male, one of them being a white male. So you were that desperate for contestants. You had 2 miss. You would have had 3, but you told Giselle she couldn't do it at the last minute. And you had 4+. I doubled and tripled that single-handedly by myself the next year.
Well, to my knowledge, there are 2 owners of Black America. Why are you just triggering Benny?
Because Benny was the go-to. He was the go-to. He was the one that we signed the contract with. He was the one that did the payouts. And I'm glad you brought that up because he again told Katrina, I wasn't in charge of the money. Well, you're not in charge of your money. It's your business. Hands out.
So per your contract, you did everything that you were supposed to do. Because I know, being Goddess International, she wants to hold us to a certain, to our contract, and as you should when you sign something. And if you're not gonna do it when you get ready to sign it, you let them know then, and this, that, and the third. So
everything that was asked of me in that contract, I did, and did it well, and did it above what I should have done. I clocked in the next day. The only thing that was questionable was my first promo, because Chris approved the promo, Benny didn't approve the promo. So that's the only thing that they could ever say that she didn't do, was turn in approved promo at the beginning of the reign, because I was turned to the side, and it's ironically that Miss Black America is turned to the side in her promo now. But so that was the only thing I didn't do. I did my platform, I did my community service, I recruited, I showed up to all my bookings. Nothing was, they can't throw up, she wore her mother's stuff, because that wasn't true. I wore everything.
So at any point during your reign, were you told prior to you're going to be docked for anything?
Well, there's nothing that you could have docked before.
I know, but so your money was supposed to be like whatever the 250 that said. So you were never supposed to be.
We're pretty sure that I think we all know when you're booked somewhere, what's expected of you. Be on time, look your best, and all of the things that come with that. So anything that could have been thrown up, like, she wasn't on time, or she wore something that wasn't appropriate, that could have never came up in my case, because that wasn't the truth in my end. And the reason why I never said anything at that point was because I got it. He wasn't working, he was driving Uber or Lyft, so the monies was not always there at all times. And me wanting to be Miss Black America far exceeds, you owe me money and this and that and the other, is because I really want to be a part of that family. And so
if you say that,
then what's the point of just even bringing it up still?
Yeah,
like I said at the beginning of the video, when you chose to disrespect me and you chose to go out and spill the tea and tell everybody what was going on and how I am the worst queen and you should have never crowned me, at that point, that's fine. Just give me what you owe me and I'll go on about my way.
I have a question. So yes. I know you said earlier that you had brought it to him before, but did you bring it to his attention recently? Did you have a conversation with him before you?
The last time I brought it to his attention was actually the last time that we spoke, which was a week before Miss Black America this past March. Mm-hmm. I should have to continue to tell you that you owe me money when you know you owe me money.
Didn't you come back?
I did come back. It was my mother's 20th year, and I was there to support her. So yeah, I came back. I mean, we weren't paid for coming back, but I came back.
Thank you, Carla. Do you think it's worth suing him in small claims court?
Probably not. I mean, isn't that going to be work? This going to be more than what it is. Just at this point, just give me what you owe me, because you have it. I know you have it. You paid all the people this year, so you say no balances. You have it. You just don't want to pay it.
So to end all of this, you haven't got your money, and you left Black America and your give up without receiving nothing.
Well, no. I did receive the base pay. So you get a base pay
you didn't get your incentive.
It was the extra stuff that I fulfilled in the contract that was not given.
Stuff.
So you have to bring back 6 contestants. Every contestant past that, you get an additional bonus.
Oh.
If you've done all of your work throughout the year, your platform, your community service, you get an additional bonus.
So at no point anyone told you that you did not meet these requirements. They told you that you fulfilled all those things.
Well, they didn't tell me I fulfilled it, but they didn't tell me I didn't. But you can't tell me I didn't, because I did.
Right.
Deshaun, I know she won. I just asked a question like everybody else.
What question did you ask? I didn't even hear it.
He asked
why she said he owed her money, and I said she came back, and so he told me that she won, she should come back. I mean, that's fine. I just asked the question like everybody else.
Yeah, I did come back. I wasn't. I will be saying I wasn't coming back because of the situation, but my mother was celebrating her 20th year, and so I chose to be there to support her. And everyone knows I'm very close to Katrina, so I chose to be there to support her. So in regardless, I have no issues with the system.
That's what the system has nothing to do with
Black America. It's the owner that I have an issue with. He's the one that is the issue of the system, and so that's just that on that.
And I agree, Mahajane. Mahajane feels like a contract holds up in court, and if it's $700-800, I would.
And there's no way you could be out of money because you can add those fees on top of what you're suing for.
If it's that amount of money, then yeah. If it's like $200 and something like that, girl, pay it. $300, girl, pay it. It's $700-800. That's different. Bitch, if it was, I wouldn't have been leaving without it. So
the $700 you say it included bookings that you had for $250 that you weren't paid $250.
Yeah, so like say we had a booking at Westland and the booking fee is $250. We might have got, well, I keep saying we, and I don't want to speak for anyone else. I may have gotten $175 or $200.
And what was the reason for that?
I don't know what the reason is. I never asked because like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal then. Because he showed me because let me just explain it to you. Because of what I was doing and how I totally turned the system around during my reign, I in my mind knew that after I gave it up, there would be some type, Necole looking like what? There would be some type of incentive on my end as far as the system is concerned. Maybe you'll bring me in to be this or work this. So it was bigger than that. So him not giving me $25 or $50 at that moment, it wasn't that big of a deal because I was Miss Black America. This is the only system that I really wanted to be a part of. So I almost felt like, okay, they're doing me a favor. You won, especially after the debacle with 2014. And I was told I would never be Miss Black America because of my mouth. It almost kind of felt like, okay, well, girl, we doing you a favor. But when, like I said, when you chose to go and disclose something that I never told anybody about, I talked to Deshaun every day. I never told him that I wasn't getting paid or didn't get my money because I knew I was going to have to hear I told you not to do that shit. Leave that drag shit alone. I never told Tamara because Tamara's loyalty is to Tamara only. She wasn't going to stand up for me and say, pay my daughter. So I kept that to myself because I felt it was not that big of a deal then. So once I gave up the pageant and you basically shitted on me and like I didn't do anything for the system, it was just, okay, but just give me what you owe me and then move on. Well, I can't take him to court because I have the contract here. What do you mean?
Well, if it was me, I would bump my money. Truthfully.
I mean, no. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would.
And Benny, we welcome you to come. Hold on, Benny, we welcome you to come, because I know you're going to see this, and somebody's going to tell you. We welcome you to come to the show and tell your side of the story. So and why, But if she has her proof, like she said, she has her contract. And I believe that if you're promoted, you have to hold up your end of the bargain, just like you expect the queen to, because we talked about that like some weeks ago. So, anybody have any other questions for Trinity?
Tevin, what you had to say?
Nah, I had no question. I had a response for Deshaun.
Okay.
I don't have no problems with Trinity. We kiki on the regular. I'm just doing my job and I'm just asking questions. So I won't be sitting here looking retarded. I didn't mean no harm, by the way. I asked it. I just asked Trinity question. It was valid. Yeah, it wasn't stupid, but it was valid.
And people have to realize
and we're gonna keep it cute.
And people have to realize too that we do get questions in our inbox to ask these guests when they come on this show. So it don't just be coming from us. They don't put it in the comments. They will send us questions to ask
Yeah,
about.
that's just like a lot of these people that's in here now commenting are the people that's sending messages to the inboxes saying ask this.
Yeah, so it just
but I haven't
don't be
nothing she said because I don't know the situation. I can't speak on nothing that I don't know about. And again, I don't have no beef with her to be sitting here going back and forth on trying to read about something I have no idea about. I defend Teddy.
Thank you. So Trinity, do you have anything else you want to leave us
I don't
with?
got no problem with you either, nigga.
No.
I thank you for coming on and explaining your side of your side of the matter, and I really appreciate you. You're more than welcome to come back to our point of view. Yes, Cornelia?
And Trinity, are you selling those shirts too, like Chevelle selling her product?
Oh no, this was just for me. I'm the only worst queen that he said, so it's just me.
you just proved it, girl.
But we appreciate you.
I hope that you get your money because we've all been in situations where we don't get what we're supposed to get, and sometimes when you let it ride, that's what the problem is. So hopefully you get your
let me tell you what God loves. Hey,
no. That's why you have to.
I just say it have to come to social media, especially by it being a Black national system, one of the longest and biggest system, and it being a Black system. I just hate it had to come to social media because we got enough shit going on.
Yeah,
but the thing is too, when things happen to you, to me, silence is a form of acceptance. So you have to address things immediately.
Well, ain't nobody say nothing about being silent. I
ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Trina.
Oh, okay.
But you have to understand my point too. Because the moment that I say something, I speak out, I'm being the mess. I'm being trouble.
But we're in the same boat.
Wait. Let me say something on that. You're gonna have to. You're already in a position where that's what you're known as. You do know that, right?
And I accept that. That's fine.
Yeah, right. So with that, if you're gonna own it, then you have to own it. So, bitch, I know exactly what they say about me. Do you think that's gonna stop me from speaking up over myself or what you owe me? It's going to be handled right then and there, and no other way. So if you let it go on this long, that's probably why you haven't got your money. So you speaking out now is not going to change the fact
that's the thing. I've asked for my money on several occasions.
You said what?
I was telling Deshaun, that's what I was trying to say. But Deshaun, she's not the only one that brought the social media. She's the only one that we're talking to right now. See, we're not going to entertain everybody.
And be clear. I'm not the only one that was not paid.
No, and I do understand.
I'm just the only one
who said something. The same thing we've been saying for weeks now. If you bring it up on Facebook or on social media, we're not making it up. We just discussing what's out there. So nobody's here to attack you or anything like that. You were the one who came and had guts enough to speak on your behalf on what you was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, sounds is a form of acceptance. So you gotta nip shit in the bud at the beginning. When stuff happens, initially,
that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I did let them know what was up. I said that, but it's still nothing has happened in. But I hear what you're saying. I mean, it is what it is at this point.
Yeah. But also, let me just say this is a side note, because somebody just said something about a reputation. I don't know if it's Necole or Tevin.
Necole.
What reputation? What's that?
Yeah, Trinity, in my opinion, this is my point of view. People say messy. I don't think she's messy because she's gonna be very direct and she's gonna tag you and stuff and she's gonna let you know it's you. So that's not a messy person. A messy person is a person who sits around, thinks stuff all around you, but don't want to address you, period. So I personally don't think
that's the new trend.
No,
that's always been me, baby. That's always been me.
So,
definitely been me.
So I know if Trinity got a problem with me, she gonna come to me, or she gonna tag me, or whatever the case may be. But Messy is that person that does stuff behind people's backs, not who's out front and tagging you in your post and saying stuff.
Yeah, because you know that some like to say this is we be messy. No, we're not.
Oh, well, let me be messy right quick.
Because we right here.
The world is coming to an end, and DeGeneres still owes me money.
That's my well, since you put that out there, we'll talk about it next week. Even though that's my granddaughter, we'll talk about it next week. Trinity, I want to thank you so much for coming on here and deciding to tell your side of the story. We really appreciate that. You're more than welcome here to come anytime you like. And y'all give it up for Trinity, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. Thank you for tuning in on my makeup live too.
And you're not the worst queen. I can name those, but we don't have time for that tonight.
We have a whole bunch of worst queens. But we
got time. I got time.
Well, that's good. That is another topic.
And Gay Black Ohio still owe me money.
Like we said, Trinity, thank you so much.
I love
we really appreciate it.
You frozen, nephew.
I ain't frozen. I just stopped.
Okay.
I got the new week.
Well, I'm trying to say goodbye to our guests. Thank you.
Bye, Trinity.
See you later, Trinity.
Thank you for the promoters.
Yes. Lord.
But I wasn't lying, y'all. I was being serious.
What?
You been lying about what? Oh, okay. Okay, you put it out there. We'll talk about it next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we can't talk about it right now.
We got people owe you money too.
Oh, who me?
No, Tevin. We got
people owe Tevin.
Yeah.
Damn it.
DeGeneres owe you money from a pageant? And you ain't never said nothing to her?
I'm sure people owe all y'all money.
What? You said what?
I'm sure all y'all have been owed money.
You know better than that.
You're such a message.
I just didn't want to battle.
I mean, I know Necole.
Right, JC, and we'll talk about them owing Tevin money, and we'll talk about promoters owing other people money and the after money. Show. So you keep saying me.
I said all y'all. I'm sure people owe all y'all money.
Yeah, people owe me money too, Judge.
You guys listen to her.
But we're gonna do all of that in the after show, and all the way y'all gonna have to find out is when y'all come to the after show on YouTube, Chevelle Brooks 75. So please go and subscribe and find out what's in the after show, because I don't mind talking about it. Now some might not, and Tevin gonna tell why DeGeneres owe him money and all that kind of stuff like that too. So you got to find out in the after show, because that's where it's gonna be at. No, somebody owe you. Somebody owe you money, Kennedy?
No, I got all mine.
Oh, you got all your questions.
She gives her away.
I don't nobody owe me money personally. Like,
I don't give my money away. You crazy, mother.
As far as is that don't nobody owe me money like that? But yeah, it was
no. I received all my money.
Money like that.
Especially with Guidance International.
It's the pandemic. I want all my debts to be paid.
Yeah. Okay. When it comes to pageantry, no. When it comes to other folk, yeah, it's a few people owe me a couple of dollars.
Well,
take that back, rich lady. And I'm not owe you shit.
Well, I want you to share this live. I want y'all to send some love to this live. Have a watch party. And if you feel like you want to give us some love down at the bottom, please give us some love. We need it, just because this is how we make our living. You know,
I owe somebody some money for a long time, and I haven't paid them back. And I have no intentions on paying them back. I just thought about that. I owe Cornelius some.
You owe who some money?
Cornelius.
Oh, do you?
Okay. He just said that. It's okay.
Oh, well, yeah, you good, Jim.
Yeah, you good.
Jesus paid it
matter. I mean, at this point, he wasn't gonna. He's not gonna get it back.
Jesus paid it all, girl.
Okay.
So y'all can catch this in the YouTube segment at Chevelle Brooks 75. So y'all tune in to the after show on there. But we're gonna move on to our next subject. So I was scrolling on my Facebook, and when Necole kids had asked, no offense to any, but why do trans women get on Jack?
Oh wow!
I mean, why?
Oh wow!
Girl, hey, listen. What makes you think that trans women don't need to get off too? What makes you think that there are not some that is our site, just like they be on our site?
Girl site with a like.
They have that, and guess what? It's Butch Queens on there with wigs on.
Then read them when they come on there. But we when y'all come over here.
Oh my God!
What? Who gonna read who when we come over there?
This is for icon.
Who said that?
Jack is for icon.
Who said that?
Oh, you saying that?
Who said that? That's not in the room. If it was
somebody got to be on the negative side, so I'm just gonna take the
Kennedy. Are you on Jack Kennedy?
I'm not trans, but I don't have a problem with a transgender woman being on there.
Are you on Jack Kennedy?
Yes.
So, but are you this person on Jack?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm not trans, Dingaling.
But you get an illusion of trans right now.
But that's not who I am. Jack. I am a man.
I know.
This is my job. Do you go on Jack in your work uniform?
And your teacher outfit.
No, you do not. Quit lying.
I don't have Jack.
Quit lying. It don't matter, but you get my point. But I don't have a problem with transgender women being on there because they are gay just like we are. They like Butch Queens.
But transgender woman. So why? Right. We're not talking about you.
Neil, I was addressing Neil.
In that case, let a transgender woman speak on the issue.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, don't tell me to shut up, motherfucker. Neil was talking to me.
The whole nigga when she log on. She be somebody else.
Yeah, Neil was talking to me. So he don't know who needs to shut up.
And then we see who she is before we click off. Because she be the catfish stuff.
There ain't no catfish.
Oh, well, I do know. I do know some trans women that catfish the people to get their pictures and stuff. And Necole, you do too. So that's why they be on there. Catfish.
So you saying they don't be on there? We talking about.
Let me explain something about me and my antics.
Explain about
any of those kind of sites on. Right above my picture, it says Necole. I don't have my pictures or none of that kind of stuff. They know exactly who it is on there. So I'm not catfishing nobody.
I say you know people though.
Elaine Davis, you who we talking about?
Who?
Elaine.
Oh my God. Well, I know if I'm on it, bitch, I'm right here. So
right.
But they want to know why we on there. It's men on there that like trans women. It's gay men on there that like trans women. So you can't say.
And those people get on those sites and stop acting as if when you go on there that you're going to meet friends and to get some acquaintances in your new city and all that. No, bitch, these are sex sites.
Yeah.
And if you come there, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, cousin, you listen. So, you already know how I am.
Not me, because I'm on there. What you doing on here? I'm doing
what you're doing
on there.
Baby, you can look at my whole about me, everything on both Grindr and Jack, and it will tell you I ain't on there to make no friends. I got enough of them.
And when we had our meeting earlier, like I said earlier in the meeting, you can treat that kind of stuff just like you do on Facebook. If it's something that you see on there that you're not interested in, keep scrolling.
I can't keep
scrolling. But no.
Don't let my transgender friend.
You can't fish me. You can't fish me. And it's when I open the pictures, I realize that it's you. Then you be to turn me out. So I don't want to get no more. So I got on log on off.
They going in there to be nosy. They see a girl. Let me see who this is. That's just like Who?
Storm just asked the question. He didn't mean to offend nobody, but I'm like, Kennedy, are you on there in your boy illusion looking for other trans women, or are you looking for other boys? Who you looking for?
And your boy
Why
illusion?
does that matter?
I'm just asking you who you looking for.
But why does it matter?
I'm just asking who you looking for.
But when you on Jacked, what are you looking for?
Wait, hold on. Period. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I asked you a difficult question. I'm not gonna do it no more.
No, it's not a difficult question. But we're not even talking about that.
Hold on, Kennedy. Neil, hold on. Wait. Why are you referring this question to Kennedy? This question is about trans women. She's a drag queen.
Thank you.
So wait, hold on. She don't live her life.
Use the mute button.
Okay, girl, you know what? Yes. Because you can't compare Kennedy to no trans woman. First of all, Kennedy is not gonna get. What is you oohing for? Kennedy is not gonna get on there, huh?
No, I'm saying he oohing. I said he finna get it next.
Because you can't. Girl, I can tell you why he's saying that, but you bringing that up for no reason. Stop that. That's being a mess. You can't compare Kennedy being on Jack and me and Necole being on Jack. You can't compare that, Cornelius. So that's not
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, is she looking for that? Because his thing is like, I'm asking, is she looking for that?
Is she looking for what? She looking for what? Hell no, she's not looking for that. You know she ain't looking for that. She a drag queen that's a man. She's on there as a man, and she looking for the same thing that
so that's what
Storm was looking for.
So I'm saying Storm post as another butch queen looking for another butch queen is not out of order to me. It's not out of order, but
that's what you do. Then you continue.
And that's not the subject at hand.
That's a butch queen. Why are you worried?
That's not the subject at hand.
Bother you. Then you just keep scrolling past what you're not looking for.
What you say,
Then you keep scrolling past what you're not looking for. The same way when you see your type of what you're looking for, you're gonna hit that and you're gonna look at that. The next person that come up may not be your type. So what you do? You scroll past.
Scroll right by.
Transgenderism be a hindrance for what you're there for. Because at the end of the day, if you want to know what we're there for, we're there looking for the same shit y'all looking for.
That's what I'm about.
Now you can go.
Thank you. The problem is his comment is not because he looking for a butch queen. Now it's his comment. Now let me get something straight here, because I'm a very transparent person, and I'm very honest, and I'm very real. So yes, because I'm not in a relationship, I am on Jacked and I am on Grindr, and that is no secret. And I express exactly what I'm looking for, and I have no preferences like that. Now, if a transgender woman is on there and she's attractive to me, then okay, we might do something, because I have dated a transgender woman before. I am a man who like all facets of my community, so it very well may be a possibility that I may hook up with a transgender woman. So let's just let that get that on out there. The fact of the matter is, don't bring up questions to me like I'm not gonna answer the question. What are you doing? Do you have a Grindr?
Well, I'm not gonna bring up. I bring up the question for you to answer the question. That's why I brought it up.
Okay. Do you have a Grindr? Do you have a Grindr, Jack?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, Tevin.
Okay. I'm reading some of the comments down here. I would like to respond to a couple of them. First of all, like I said earlier, if it's something that you don't like, you have a couple options. You can keep scrolling, or you can block them.
Yeah.
Those are a couple of options you can use. Now, Aria, you say, now in my experience, a lot of trans persons are very aggressive. So they're in no keep scrolling. Yes, there is.
Yes,
There's
it is. It's a block
called
button.
block.
It's a block
There's
button.
There's a button called block. You can block them.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thirdly, where is this rule stating that we can't go on there?
Please.
Because if they say that, they will block our pictures like they do on the straight side.
Yeah, because on mine, guess what? It's a full out picture of me. Now, if you don't, now I tell you this: if it's such a problem, why do so many of them hit us up in there and want to kiki? Like I tell y'all on there, I'm not on here.
Yeah, they like titties on their back. Yeah, they like that.
Hold on, I need y'all to share this live. I need y'all to like this live. If y'all feel like y'all enjoying the conversation, y'all want to give us a little love. Give us a little love to whoever you want to give it to. Don't forget, we'll have the after show where we will discuss this some more in the after show on the YouTube on Chevelle 75.
No, because I couldn't get what I was trying to say out. They kept talking, so I'm muted for the night. You can go press the mute button for me. I'm gonna do all my talking.
No, you good, girl. You good.
But Cornelius and Tevin tonight. My transgenderness can be heard tonight. Oh, and you with the Janet Jackson. So
so you attack me by my so
I love you, cousin.
So you gonna attack me by my Janet Jackson and all of this?
I love you, cousin.
It's amazing. Tevin, let's just say, oh, you're right. Necole, you're right, Necole.
Oh, so now y'all put
I'm not.
You're right, Necole.
Chevelle.
Yeah.
Can you mute me, please?
You want to be muted, girl?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute you for 10 minutes. I'm gonna mute you for 2 seconds so you can.
Somebody hear me, so go ahead, just beat me out.
But everybody want to hear your point of view. Don't y'all want to hear Nicole's point of view?
Yes, we do. We sure do. We like to hear your wisdom.
We want to hear your point of view.
My point of view.
You are full of wisdom.
Bitch, now that I think about it, bitch, I'm on vacation.
I can't believe she left me with these bastards.
Girl, don't act like that, girl. Come on back, girl. We're gonna let Necole take a breather. Girl, get your
she's gonna come back. She has to pee.
She'll be okay.
Now when I gotta pee, now Necole, when I gotta pee, what I'm supposed to do? You supposed to have my back when I gotta go pee. So now, girl, you got to come back.
Well, let Neil do it. He got so much shit to say.
I'm just asking a question about Jack. I'm so upset that my question offended you.
I'm not offended. I just don't understand why you asked me at that time.
Because
but guess what?
You're the one person in between.
Yeah.
But guess what?
No, I'm not in between.
Yes, you is.
No, I am not.
So now we go. I just have to mute them because we're gonna take this to the after show because I think now this is gonna be like a toxic subject. So y'all come to the after show. Please go and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube and catch this subject in the after show. Hopefully Necole will come back in a minute. Hi, Tasha Long, girl. So we're gonna move right along in our conversation. We had so let me see if y'all all right, Tevin, Cornelius, Kennedy.
What else? Yeah, what else is going on?
Yes, child, we got to move on, child. We got we can't we gotta move on, you guys.
I'm just the girls and their feelings tonight.
Child, anyway. Gio, T.S. Madison's manager, went off on her the other day and he had a couple of things to say about her.
I guess you would say the elephant in the room. I don't fuck with T.S. Madison at all. Okay, let me address that. Put that out. Fuck T.S. Madison. Okay, fuck her. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the lies. Fuck the nonsense. Fuck all of it. Okay, fuck the nonsense. I'm done with it. Okay, fuck T.S. Madison and her lying, phony, bullshit ass. Okay, full of shit, full of her own shit, full of her own drama, full of her own shit, and I'm sick of it. Okay? So.
Baby, he went off and went to telling how she don't pay her taxes, her phone get cut off, she ain't got a basement done. She talked about how she rich. She got corn after corn after corn after corn. He been, I think he quit like in February. So they've been going back and forth. She go on her Patreon and reads him, but when she go live, she don't have nothing to say. I watched one of her live feeds today. She didn't really say nothing bad about him. She just always said that, you know, she's broke. And when she was on the live saying how she broke, she needs money to pay for her meals. She need this, she need that. She need, bitch. And they started tipping her, bitch, on her cash app, bitch. I mean, the cash app started going off. It might have been $1 here, $2 there. Somebody to make it rain on her. But child, whatever she doing, she making some money. And child, I don't get what it is, but she feel like things that happen that people have heard about that is him. He said that is Scott. What's the guy name?
The other person that be with her. I know who you're talking about.
No, Scott is kept secret, the porn star. Oh, because each time things have gotten out, he has been around. Each time. So he thinks that it's him leading to that, and then he even read her mama. he read her mama, honey.
I'm finna call him.
He read everybody, and so I'm not paying the $5 to go on the Patreon to hear her read him and all this kind of stuff like that. But I'm thinking he also said that the reason why Kaya didn't get her point across is because she's not well spoken. Had she been well spoken, then they probably could understand the reason what she said. So to me, that means some of the shit that she was saying was valid.
Right.
And
she just didn't know how to get it out.
She didn't know how to get it out.
It may be valid. However, I feel like this person who was with her for years, if I fall out with a person, I've never had a friend who we fell out and I just blast them out on social media or a public platform. So for that, I'm like kind of real shaky about him because this is somebody who you were supposed to for a while and now you just blasting them. And I just can't get down with people like that because I just can't blast. If me and you fall out, Chevelle, tomorrow, and we've known each other for 15 plus years, I'm not gonna go and talk about all
your secrets
we talked about over these years. Like, so I can't get down with that.
Well, I can say this because I have talked. I talked to Gio.
So you know
a couple of months ago. And so this is like something that has been in a pot that has been boiling because he chose not to speak out about why he left and what was going on. What was going on between them and why he left and all that other kind of stuff. He was choosing not to do that. Now, I didn't keep up with that. I never followed through on that. So, but I do know that when I talked to him, he wouldn't even tell me. He wouldn't even go into detail, you know, what had happened. I didn't ask either. So, you know, this is like, bitch, okay, I'm tired. You know, I'm letting this ride for so long, but girl, sometimes
they said she did it first.
Even if she did it first, it's still they had a friendship. So any friendship on either end, I just don't like that at all. Because I wouldn't do that to a friend, even if you fall out.
You ain't never read nobody.
Not publicly. If you my friend,
I've never publicly read a friend. Never.
Oh, you a good girl. I'm a dirty bitch. Get ready.
No, I've never did that.
No, me either.
Well, they said she did it first, Mahajana.
But even if she did it first, I'm just saying it's still either way. It's a friend going off on another friend. It's still not right.
And he also said that She won't. He tried to call her. She won't answer the phone, and she won't return. She won't return any kind of messages from him. So they could have talked about it, but she's not returning any phone call.
And I love both of them, and I just hate this has even happened because it's sad.
We got a superstar on our show.
He even said that she in one of the live feeds had said that she didn't consider him a friend.
Oh wow.
And he said you can go back in the live feed, and they were here, I think, in Houston. And he said that she said she didn't consider him a friend.
But he was her manager, right?
But yes, he was her manager. And he also stated that when he saw her on social media, he hit her up. So they wasn't friends going into this. Thank you for coming back, sister.
Is your attitude better now?
That's when the lines get blurred between business and friendships and relationships. That's like you got to either keep it a business relationship or friendship relationship, but the lines get blurred when you're trying to do both.
But it's hard to do that though. It is very hard to do that because even if you do have a business relationship, like especially like say for instance your agent, I didn't know my agent is Mike Tafoya. I didn't know Mike Tafoya prior. Okay. He was the first person that booked me in El Paso for Pride. Okay. He came on to LRI, which is Latrice Royale's company. He came on there when I came on there. So when you doing business, you create a relationship with them. It's hard to separate the two because your agent becomes someone who cares about you, and you begin to care about them too.
And your agent is someone who, do you feel like you would go publicly and talk about them though?
I would never do that.
Yeah.
That's not how I am. That's not how I operate. No.
That's where I think the disconnect happens, because I just do not believe in publicly shaming someone who I'm close with.
I agree with you.
So
good.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna get your ass. If you piss me off, I got you.
No, that's completely wrong, Tevin. You cannot do that.
Oh my goodness.
I changed for years for you girls. I'm back.
No, you're not changing for anyone, but it's.
I did change. For whole bunch that girls just were worrying me out because you thought I was mean. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't go.
It speaks more to your character as a person how you deal with someone when y'all fall out.
Baby, I ain't got none of that.
And I agree with you, Cornelius, but that's what they do. They go on live, and that's what they do. That right. They life is a reality show every day.
But once I do it, I'll be over it. That's the way I get over it.
But that's not right.
I get it all out, and then I'm through.
On social media.
But Tevin, you really don't even do that either until like you will stay how you was treated at a place. But for a certain person, like with Armand and with certain other people in your life, you never took to social media to them.
Not yet.
See, but you haven't. So, and those were people that were close to you, and like Cornelius saying, that was a person that was close to you. You handled everything in my life, and I have your life in my hand. So right. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't do that to none of my friends. And even like a friend of a sister of mine made a post about me, and I read it, and I knew it was about me. I called her and said, "Baby, let me explain something to you. Because what we're not gonna do is this. We were out before, and we were friends before social media. So right. if we had a problem before social media was out, we handled it this way. So don't make no underhanded post about me. My child did it when I had to reprimand him about something. I don't put that type of stuff on social media because I don't need y'all in my business like that.
No, I don't even post.
That goes
make those
back
type
to
of
this.
posts on social media.
Then why y'all trying to make me so nice? I am not nice. I am mean.
But I don't even make those type of posts on social media.
You still
It's
have
all
a heart,
about your
nephew.
Ain't it? I don't even talk to you, girl. Be quiet.
Shut up. No.
According to him, he has them, but he didn't. He did mention he blocked her, so some are missing. Well, we'll talk more about that in the because you know, friend, you can't put your friend on blast like that if you call them a friend, and I'm just not with it because it's not right.
Yeah.
Because bitch, you and that bitch might be friends another day, but bitch, you said a lot of stuff about me. Now, bitch, I can't trust you.
So why was y'all okay for what that lady was saying if it's not okay to put friends on blast? Because at one point she was my daddy's friend.
Who you talking about?
Miss Trinity. Yeah, I'm back stepping.
Oh, was she friends with him, or was she trying to win the pageant?
Right.
This is everything happened after she won. So I'm just understand y'all saying it's okay now, but y'all wasn't know saying it was okay a while ago when she was just sitting here putting him out there.
She talked about money though.
She talking about money.
I mean,
she talking about money and money.
She came talking about money.
Yeah, and were they friends? Were they friends? They call each other every day. But you know, you see, and people use that word friendship so loosely. Somebody asked me today, do I consider a certain person a friend? I said no. And I gave my reasons why. And I said, and I talked to this person, you know, and I, you know, but that's not my friend because I know if something was to go wrong with me, I can't count on that person.
Girl, am I your friend?
So you're my child.
I'm your friend too, still. We was friends, bro.
You the child.
You the child though. That's different. We're gonna talk about that and more in the after show.
Because Tevin, you don't open up a can of worms now. I got to get into you, Tevin.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, y'all better tune into the after show because it's about to go down.
I got to go deep with you now.
Okay, well we'll go deep. We're gonna move on to the next subject.
For this one, hold on, I'm rolling up too.
Seymour Chilton had posted that he can wait to make some beautiful clothes with these beautiful garments. Seymour Chilton is known for his exotic looks with furs and feathers and all that kind of stuff like that. And he was hit with a comment from Dana Douglas. and let me get him in order first. I'm sorry. Let me get that. Heads up, PSA. If I'm on the judges panel, don't wear fur, dead animal in front of me. He said, I guess my mission of competing in Continental is over. Thanks for the heads up. So then he wants to respond. She goes to respond, just leave the dead stuff at home, baby. You'll do great and have a blast at Continental. And everybody feels like that, you know, the judges have personal opinion, and that shouldn't be her personal opinion as a judge. I feel the same way. And especially when you are on a national level, any kind of judge, period. That's your personal opinion, how you feel, but how does it look?
That's a very personal opinion.
Yeah, that's very personal.
Yeah.
But how does it look? That ain't how you supposed to judge me.
No, ma'am.
So that says a lot for your opinion in past judging and things that has happened and people that have come across that stage and with fur on and all that kind of stuff. Because Roxy Andrews had a big old motherfucking Cookie Monster on for talent. She wore a foxtail.
Did she wear that orange that had
I don't know, but she wore a foxtail swimsuit.
Yeah,
she had foxtail swimsuit and probably for evening game. And there's many others.
Is she the reason why the outcome's gonna be right?
She only one judge.
She only one judge.
You know that, damn Neil.
Well, you have to say it, but then you perform. I hope y'all can see this. You perform in
let me look and see
feathers and fur all the time.
Oh, Miss Dana.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
for you to
Miss
do
Dana.
this.
So all the judges' scores dropped? Are they like high and low judges?
If it's 7 of them, of course, high and low.
Come on,
judges.
pot calling the kettle.
If
I'm
it's
just
5,
trying to
no.
see because you say she won judge, but if she won judge and all the scores count, that's still.
How many judges are at counting on a 5 or 7?
Bitch,
I was sitting right next to him. I didn't count.
Maybe 13, 14.
Well,
it was a lot of them, so I'm thinking it's 7.
It's 7.
That's a lot.
So, but when you are
right
inconsistent, when you are inconsistent with everything and everybody else, wouldn't that make the person that's adding up the scores wonder?
No, I mean,
yeah. And if it's all the time, then
you're not the right person to ask.
That's just like any personal opinion you may have. So a lot of those opinions need to be left outside the door, and you need to judge what you see.
Not a lot of them, all of them. All of the opinions.
All of
need to be out the door.
But it's easy to have biases when the contestants don't get your particular score sheets either.
But sister, you can't say all of them because in the US survey system it's basically an opinion at the end of the day because you have to rank them.
Okay, that's at USA. She ain't judging that.
Are you saying she didn't win USA yet? She only won Continental?
Dana ain't been to USA. That's what I'm saying. And we talking about Dana. Dana said don't step in front of her.
So
dang. What if she said it like you just said it?
Don't step in front of me.
What if she said? What if she said just like
she
that?
Said, dead animal.
She said don't step in front of your head.
Yeah. So
keep
Necole,
your
how you
ass
feel
at
about
the house.
it? You're a former Miss Continental, you're a judge. So how you feel?
You were animals.
I just think that was in poor taste that she made that comment. You've judged several people who have come out who have had feathers for presentation, for talents, for evening gowns, and all of that, or have furs on for that. And did you knock just the folks you didn't like, or did you knock who you didn't like, or did you just go based off of your opinion? I personally feel some type of way about her just being on the panel from hearing prior comments and different stuff that she said. I don't think that she's a fair judge. I think that she is a racist.
For that, I'm out.
And, I mean, it's a lot that goes down into that. And then people don't talk about that when you have all of these different type of people on the judges panel. I think that you need to be still current and relevant to be a judge. A lot of people who are sitting on these panels don't even have experience doing drag into knowing what it takes to execute anything, but they're gonna just go ahead and give you a score based off of their opinion. You can't base it off of opinion. It's a lot of times we judge, you're judging and you may not like a particular garment, but guess what? I have to judge you on how it fits you, how you presented it, and all of that. I can't judge it based off what.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I personally think she needs to be done away with and off the panel. As much as I'm going to get a whole bunch of feedback behind this, and I don't want him to think I don't like him, I think Micah needs to go.
And this is a.
I think Skip needs to be reevaluated.
Why does Micah need to go? He's young.
He's what?
Yeah, but I think Micah's biased.
What?
Yeah, and although people are going to say,
and I like Micah,
and I do too. I love him as a person.
Yes, I do. But I believe that too.
I know what that gives. And then before anybody goes ham and say it about his mama didn't win and he judged that his mama didn't. Well, his mama didn't win because the mama wasn't supposed to win.
Yes, she wasn't supposed to win.
Now has she not changed her talent? then we could have that argument. So I just want to catch y'all before y'all start. And that's what I have to say on that.
What about that game?
But I do think that, you know, it's so many things that has happened in the last couple of years that have came to fruition, and nothing has been done. But at this point, it's there. It's in black and white. It ain't hearsay. So something needs to be done. If not, you could lose your contestants because of that. Because now you're not hearing the contestants, and you're supposed to hear your contestants because your contestants is the gas to your pageant.
Yeah,
you know, they the gas.
Do they get
the gas to your car?
Necole, can I ask a question? Do they get the like the little, like when you go to for final night and stuff, the final day of competition? Do you get like a questionnaire? Because we do every year at USFA.
And that's good because they had just recently started that. They just started that because at USFA because Jerry wanted to hear the contestants.
Hey, little Sammy. Hey, Sean.
So that's why the questionnaire for that, because he kept getting a lot of slack. But now, and we will always tell Jerry, you have to listen to these contestants and hear them. You got to hear them.
That you can do that.
Yes,
that's awesome.
And he changes things. I remember when one of the contestants complained about me being on the judges panel, and he said I had to take you off. Baby, that's fine. And me, when I knew who it was, I said, well, she ain't gonna win anyway.
Yeah,
and she did. I'll be right back.
What, Necole?
I don't think anybody was more happy about you being taken off the judges panel than me.
Who, me?
I was extremely happy about it.
Yeah, and I don't like judging because I have too many friends in the pageant. I have too many friends in the pageant.
And I wasn't even thinking about it like that. All I was thinking was, now I do not have to wait for these interviews to be over before we can go eat.
Because you know that's our date. Now we get up and we go eat.
Over for us to go eat.
Yes. So you know I hate judging because I have too many friends in the pageant and I know everybody. And I know I'm not the only one that do that, but I feel like I don't want to be there because of that. And that's why I'm glad I host the pageant. But you should have no biased opinion like that you can't wear feathers and all that, and especially when you do it your damn self.
Yeah.
You know, now
It's a lot of them white people out there doing that.
It ain't just the white people too.
It's not the white people.
Not the white people. It's not.
I don't like the white people. I just said something about the white people.
Well, don't get them here trying to read us.
I just think that you need to use people in the business who are credible, who you can go and ask them about multiple categories. See, I'll be damned if I'm sitting here in front of a bitch judging me and she's gonna score me low in gown and I ain't never saw her in one.
Yeah, don't make me judge me on my hair.
So I got a bitch sitting up here and want to critique me to death about talent when you ain't never won that category.
You ain't never won that category.
I have a hard problem with a bitch who just been around a few years and now you want to decide to tell me what's gonna work best for me. I also have a problem with you not wanting to give me no score sheets at the end of the night because the same way that y'all tallied them up, y'all could have folded them up and gave them to me that night. If you were able to call out the winner that evening, you should be able to hand me them score sheets. I don't think we should be sitting around waiting 2 or 3 weeks for me to get my score sheets back after you don't doctor them. Now, in the words of Cornelius, nobody worries about the score sheet except the runner-ups. But guess what? Yeah. If you want to runner-ups, you want your score sheets that night.
Yes, God.
And you had the contestant packet ready and all that, you can have mine ready.
I'm still mine when I win too.
How am I supposed to protect myself if I don't know how I lost the pageant? You just gave me these
I still want to know.
Bitch, they turned around and tried to read the shit out of Roxy. Because all she said was she wanted to pay me. Now, I did say Ms. Roxy sounded a little bitter, but maybe that was just a conviction she was using at the time when she was talking about it. But she did have a valid point.
Yeah,
tell these folks that they need to do this and need to do that. They don't know what you're looking for because you don't tell them what you're looking for.
You just got to keep coming back.
Yeah, well, and bitch was kind of funny. I'll tell you this. When I ran, the last time I ran, they asked me in an interview, if you do not win tonight, will you be back? And I listen to all them other girls talking about some, yes, because this is my dream, and all I ever want to do is be Miss Continental, and if I don't win, I'll be right back. And bitch, when they looked at me, I said, well, no, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Probably won't even come back to watch.
That's true.
And Miss Tommy did like this.
Yeah, it's the truth.
And Skip said, well, why wouldn't you come back? I said, because I have $5,000 and $6,000 dresses sitting under my bed that if I wear them more than once, people are going to say they old. Now, if I don't know what you're looking for this amount of time, I'm not going to keep spending my money trying to figure it out. No. Yeah. I can invest my money somewhere else. So I'm going to count this one as a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You won that year?
That was the year I was crowned.
Let me tell you, I talked to Stasha about Continental because it is, you know, one of my goals to achieve. And I was like, do you even know if you do not win? Do you get your judges seats? Is there any type of critique or anything? No. You know, I mean, how do you know? Girl, she told me just what you said, like just what I said. You just keep going back.
Yeah, just keep going back. We'll talk about that more in the after show.
You know what? I got so much to say. I got so many questions
about that subject.
I'm loaded to the gill with questions.
Okay, well, I'm sure those questions don't have nothing to do with the fact that do we think that Dana Douglas should still be on this panel at Continental? And to me, my point of view is no.
And let me say one thing before we finish that. Voicing your opinion on those kind of subjects does change stuff. So yes, if you can think back, Chevelle, I was the first person who read them about there being no black representation. Oh, damn, and then she blocked me.
I got you, girl, but they need to go forward.
I was the first person to say something and bring to their attention that there was no representation of black people on the panel. So then they turned around right after that, the very next year, and they put Tommy on the panel. And then he made a comment about, now ask Necole, does she have any representation on the panel now? And my response to that was, not enough. Not enough.
No. It should have been no.
It should have been no. It should have been no.
It should have been no.
No, I said no, not enough.
Let that know.
Yeah, you can use your voice to let your voice get heard. I still say to this day, they owe it to me that a lot of them had won the pageant after that. They wanted to make it seem like I was getting into it with outside with what's his name, stage manager.
Oh, Harrison, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get into it with Harrison. We were having a heated discussion about what it was like being black.
I want to talk about that though.
But he's not black though.
I know. I was trying to get him to understand.
I want to talk about that though in the after show, because how you try to get your point across to people and how I tried to get my point across to people when things happened. They thought it was because of Shavonna being in the pageant, but I felt another type of way because us as former queens, I feel like we have an opinion. Because we're not supposed to voice it because yes, but the people don't, the contestants don't go to the board and ask them how to win the pageant. They come to us. So when we don't see something right, and after we done told them my opinion, that we'll talk about it in the after show because we could go on about it.
Yeah, but when we go to the after show, this needs to be the first topic, please.
Oh, most definitely. Most
on the
definitely.
after show, I got a lot to say.
Most definitely. This definitely be the first topic that we talk about. But we're gonna move in. I already had made a post the other day. And I'm sorry, I put up the wrong thing. I already had made a post the other day and said that she was cheated at, there it is, I'm sorry, that she was cheated at EOY 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So some people had some problems with what she thought. And they thought that from the package that, you know, their mother bought, that, you know, she won the pageant. But you can't, as a person, that, to me, if I was first runner up and I feel like I won, that's my opinion.
Right.
That's my opinion. That's how I felt. There, right. I have been first runner up at Miss USA at large at least 4 times, 3 or 4 times. I felt like I had won each of those times. But when I look back years later, I could say, no, I didn't win that year. No, I didn't win that year. No. But I won. I won. Alexis Gabrielle Sherrington won EOY that year.
It was a Kiki. Alexis, I was there that year. Alexis, she won the pageant to me, but it was a Kiki looking at the post because it was funny. But Gabby won the pageant to me.
But you know, and
funny to me was that Aria ran for every pageant that year, lost all of them, and still to this day thinks she should have won every one she was in. There's not a pageant that Aria have ever done that she thought that she should have lost. Aria, you are not as fabulous as what you think you are, sweetheart. Sometimes you need to take somebody else's advice other than your own, because the stuff that you've been doing just period off of yourself is not working, baby. Be grown enough to listen to somebody else who has some experience and been that way. Stop thinking that you already on everybody level 2. Now I'm tired of you with that.
Girl.
I'm tired of you with that.
Girl,
I mean, Necole,
from you how you supposed to feel about yourself, but goddamn, you think that highly of yourself? You ain't won everything. Bitch, you be terrible.
Well, tell us how you really feel about the situation.
I am giving my point of view. Since somebody let me speak now.
Sometimes self-evaluation is needed. Self-evaluation is needed because you can feel like you in your heart you can feel that you won that pageant that night, but at the same time, personal self-evaluation is needed to where you say, what did I really do, or what is it that I did?
You can't never look at that, Kennedy.
I think y'all just can't take that lady.
I can't take her nowhere.
Here we go.
Embarrassment. Everywhere I take her, she embarrassed.
She was good that night.
She was.
Yeah, good don't always equate winning.
Yeah, just because
just like they say, you like the girls that qualify is the best in their city. Then when they win.
But listen, I thought she was the.
And sometimes what you bring to nationals, nationals is your very best.
Well, just because you're at your best doesn't mean nobody's better than you at your best.
Correct.
Exactly, Cornelia.
Thank you for finishing my sentence for once.
well, you was taking too long to get to the point.
No, I'm saying thank you for real.
For big names just to keep on winning.
Now, this is what I'm talking about when they say about the being messy because you tagged her. But I'm glad you tagged her because, see, this is a difference with a friend. I'm not reading Aria. For those of you who don't know, I've said all of this to her.
Okay, because
you bitch.
Because she ain't talking about what happened.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happened. You're ugly. You need to be able to take somebody else's advice and get over it. You ain't winning.
Hi, Deborah. Welcome. We're here each and every Wednesday, y'all, at 10 p.m.
The usual. That's what they say.
Is that one of my fans?
Who knows? No, it's not. She's on YouTube, baby.
Okay.
When you were talking about the being messy, because I was waiting for it.
Well, Aria,
being messy.
Who sent you here, Aria?
About reading the post on the social media.
Who sent you here,
when I
Aria?
said that you're current and you're up to date was that you think that you won everything. You did not win everything. Everything you ran for every system one year and you packed it all of them. But you kept taking the same bullshit everywhere and you don't like to listen to nobody else's opinion about nothing. You ask them their opinion and then get mad at them for the one they gave you. And then you want to use it at the end and turn around and tell them, well, bitch, it's my money and I'm spending my money on whatever, and that's what I'm going to do. My opinion didn't matter. My opinion didn't matter. Then don't ask me. Because if you always do what you always done, then you always get what you always got.
Necole,
that's what she said.
Y'all was teaching that lady.
Necole, you're supposed to say it's a saying in Tennessee. I'm feeling Texas, but it's definitely Tennessee. But the saying is,
and I'm sure they said in Chicago.
But I'm sure they said in Texas.
but
she ain't never asked you for your opinion.
But they definitely in Chicago telling you this now. But you know what? No,
you asked my opinion on several. Bitch, I'm revered in your head. Now, maybe after tonight, you might not ask me no more. But bitch, you value what I think.
We're not gonna say all that. I don't ask for opinions. I've yet to take the same.
She's talking to Aria.
Don't say all that from Aria.
But Aria, I mean, even when Aria was in Continental the last time, we had a talk outside, and we kind of. Oh, Tevin, you was out there. You and Sean. It was kind of a heated debate because she didn't want to hear what I had to say, you know. So I'm trying to tell you, like, why. So I can understand, and I totally get it. What you're saying, Necole? Yeah, because she's done it to me. You know, and you try to tell her, but you know, and then she tried to say, well, they tell me you need to do this in here and make this a little fishy. Well, that wasn't it, Jeff.
No, not Continental.
Yeah. What worked for you? Yeah, see, even now you don't want to listen.
But
everybody ain't wrong.
But let's just talk about the stuff she was good in.
I was telling you to go to USA because I feel like, and you're not Continental. They're not gonna crown you. There you have it. So I tried to send you somewhere. I tried to send you somewhere.
And it's not that year.
Hold on. I tried to send you somewhere where I think your talent would be respected. And then you got what you got, even in the midst of things that happened to you. And because your gown was terrible. You could have won the pageant, Aria, but your gown was horrible.
So you say
your talent was phenomenal.
In the midst of the storm, she got first run up.
Her talent was phenomenal.
And the talent was great.
Oh my God.
It was fabulous.
It was. Yes.
The talent was great. And let me tell you something. USFA, I can tell you how to win. If there's no pageant, I can't tell you how to win. I can tell you how to win that one.
Yes, ma'am.
That one. Not USA at large, but that one.
That one.
Wait.
The small
girl. But don't say or any of that. I ain't never screamed that you won. The only thing I ever saw that I thought you won was Black America.
Wait a minute, Ari, hold on. What you mean in gown? I want to talk. When I was at Classic, I won gown with a perfect score. Because let me tell you something. When I went to Classic, I knew how to cross my T's and dot my I's, and I knew each and every judge and what they were looking for. I knew when I was going to the pageant.
Acting like them gowns you wear be sickening. Bitch, which one you had that was sickening?
I'm still
fucking gown.
Wait. Why y'all attacking Aria?
Because of the comments. Shut up, Neil.
Aria is in the comments. We're answering questions to her.
But If she feels she won, why they get
understanding what somebody is saying, she wants to be on the defense, which is what we tell her the problem is from the very beginning. Nobody can tell her anything because she knows it all.
Because
that's
all
y'all talking about her on her bad
if she feels she won the pageant, she feels she won the pageant. If she feels she won, she feels she won. The same way, Necole, you feel you won Victoria here. That's her feelings.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Necole, hold on. Necole, y'all hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Do I need to mute y'all? Okay, hold on. We are understanding that her feelings are valid for that. We are answering her questions in the comments. That's what we're talking about. So I'm
just responding to what she's saying.
We're just responding to what she's saying. So that's where we at with this. We're not attacking her for feeling like she should have won, because there are times when we have won that when we thought we should have won and we did.
Well, I'm gonna say, anytime you guys are all feeling one way, I'm gonna go the other way.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out his talent. Hey, Continental, is that what y'all was talking about? Was sickening?
No, Tevin. We are talking about we are talking. No, we ain't talking about you. We talking about when she was at US of A, and she could have won because she told me that I kept trying to get her to go back to US of A. That was her statement in the comments, and I said I did because I knew where your talent will be respected at. And you will not win. I feel like you will not win Continental. You're not what they're looking for right now. When they're looking for something, they find it and they go get it, and that's what they get.
You are a nigga, my boy.
So that's what we're going with. So we'll talk about that also in the after show. We got a lot to talk about in the after show, y'all. We got a lot to talk about in the after show. So I need y'all to tune in to the after show because, honey, Chevelle Brooks 75 and get y'all judged. But we go before I want y'all to hear this. I got like a little cackle session, child, that I'll be looking at. I'll be looking at something because right now we need a little laughter. So we gonna tune into this.
His blessing daily. I surrender all. Yes, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. Some of that Georgia pride, baby.
I know Miss Aria will get her. Miss Aria will eat her up, girl. I think we should have Miss Aria on the after show to battle her.
No, ma'am, she's not even on here to get no battle. See, and that's bad because it was more to the comments with Ari, but we got to talk about it in the after show. But child, Mama D, y'all got to give it up for Mama D. Then I ran across something else that had taken me because we got to go out on a good note.
So they can pay for things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. Discover all the ways we're helping members.
I thought I was dead.
Miss Thing, she was on the hurricane.
Yeah,
she was going back to her high school years, bitch. She was going back to her middle school. I was a cheerleader back in middle school.
I got a surprise for you, yeah.
What? She was fucking that trouble. Hey, daughter!
Hey,
that's my daughter, Jasmine Brooks from Raleigh, North Carolina, y'all. That's the Naisha of Raleigh, North Carolina. That's my baby right there. Hey, daughter, I love you.
Hey, Jasmine. Hey, brother.
What time will we get on the after show for the people to know?
We go get on the after show 10 minutes after this. I have to walk my dog and all of that. Yeah, them kids was mad as fuck, honey. If I tell you, one of them jumped in the hole, bitch, and it had tickled the shit out of me. I was like, oh, they thought she had made a space for them to play. You got to jump around the edges now, bitch. We got the after show.
Do one for me, Chevelle.
What?
What Mama D said at the end?
Hey.
Kennedy, this was my favorite part.
I love to know.
No, the boy was sitting over there looking at her like, girl, that is terrible. But if I tell y'all, Mama D
was looking at her the whole time she was singing, bitch. Play it again, Chevelle.
Mama D is dead ass serious though, y'all, for real.
I thought that was a man before I looked up.
Bitch, Mama D is dead serious.
His blessing daily. I surrender all. Yes, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender some of that Georgia pride, baby.
That's how Georgia pride, bitch. When she hit that high note, that child had said, "Oh."
Okay, and her knees, she crossed at the ankle, so she's a palm.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. But y'all tune in, subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 for the after show. Before I end this show tonight, I always like to end off with an inspirational word from my girl Tabitha, who Necole introduced me to. So,
well, hello there. I know. Here we go again. Look here. You're doing this thing that you do a lot of. And it's time you stop. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. You know how you always explaining yourself? Honey, stop doing that. You constantly explaining yourself. Baby, you got to learn to stick with your guns. Honey, if something don't feel right and you tell somebody, no, baby, that's a complete sentence. You tell somebody, I changed my mind. Complete sentence. You tell somebody, I don't think so. Complete sentence. You ain't got to keep explaining yourself. You said what you said, but you got to mean it. When you get to doing all that explaining, folk think they can convince you to change your mind.
okay.
Hello.
And that's a word from Tabitha Brown, you guys. So,
That's it.
What's the right
we definitely got to talk about that in the after show because Tabitha said a lot of things I can relate to back to the Trinity and Benny situation. Explaining yourself, doing things that you don't want to do. I got a lot to say in the after show. I'm ready. Hurry up. Let's go. I got 10 minutes.
Chevelle Brooks 75, you guys.
Wait a minute, Chevelle. Panelist, are you going to attack me on the after show?
Yeah.
Oh, I got your back.
Kennedy. You are no threat to me, Kennedy.
I don't.
And we're back. So tonight we want y'all to tune into the after show.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Chevelle Brooks 75. We thank y'all so much for tuning in to Our Point of View. We are here each and every Wednesday night at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, Kennedy, so much for being with us. I'm sure you're going to be with us in the after show. I'm going to walk my dog. Necole, I love you.
Thank you for having me.
Everybody,
check your inbox.
Stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and wash your ass.
Neil,
check your inbox, sister.
And also, before y'all go, please make sure that you go and vote. Make sure your voice is being heard in your city. Please go and do that and vote, please. We ask y'all. We love y'all so much, and we will see y'all next week. No, actually, bitch, we'll see y'all in a motherfucking minute. We're going to see y'all on YouTube. Chevelle Brooks 75, and we bid you all a good night.
I can tell you feeling good. This is the first time you cursed tonight.
Who?
You.
It was a good night. See y'all on YouTube. Chevelle Brooks 75 for the after show.